How's it going, everybody? This is your host Raja Banks from the New York Session live streams. Welcome to my channel. This channel is a one-stop shop for your Forex success, right? When we first started live stream, the only reason we started the live streams is to facilitate new traders who are coming into the industry, showing them the right way to trade. Because when I first started back in 2016, this is how my journey went, right? I would contact someone. Welcome everybody. Welcome to the New York Session live streams. It's glad to be back. It's been almost like week and a half, almost 2 weeks since we did a live stream over here, and haven't really traded at all since I personally left for a little vacation. What's the price right here? 1804, 1804. Here we go. All right. Let's take a look over here. We have people coming in. Awesome. Welcome. We have new members here in Market Fluidity as well. Remember, the intake closes on 22nd May. But as we start, we're going to start off by doing analysis. So this is something on gold that I sent to our members of where price can move to. If you look at that on price action channel, we talked about how price could come down towards, let's take a look to the left hand side, this zone we created. Let's see here, so we gotta scroll all the way here to this side right here. I think this is more clear on the 4-hour time frame. Yeah, there we go. This area right down over here, 1788. This was also the daily support, and if you look at the daily time frame, we did come down towards that daily level right here, right? So we came down, rejected this area. The confirmations were based on the smaller time frames. You can see we broke below the support. A lot of volume came in. This was right after London Open, and price came all the way down here and rejected it. So now we're at this same area because, you know, we retraced, created a resistance, and now the candle is bullish. So I'm looking to see whether we can continue pushing down to retest this low. And that's something I want to capitalize on. So I'm going to wait for that to see if we can break the low to continue down. Buys, I'm not interested in buys unless we, you know, close above 1804 on the 1-hour time frame. So for that, I'm going to wait here a little bit. Let's see here. All right. Looks like a lot of people are coming in from the gulag here as well. How's the weather in Pakistan? It's pretty hot. There's no heat wave. It's like 45 degrees. Yesterday was pretty hot. It was like 47 degrees. But so far it's pretty good. Let's take a look at pound yen over here. Pound yen is just consolidating. Let's remove all analysis on pound yen. Let's do some fresh analysis over here. 4-hour time frame on pound yen, we're rejecting 156,400. We created a support on the 4-hour right over here. We've also created a resistance up at 159. What's this comment? And lastly, you're selling courses and signals. I don't sell signals, but yes, there's a course because I'm great at it. Okay, let's take a look on the 1-hour time frame. Now, when you're doing analysis, and if you're like, doing your zones on the 4-hour time frame, you got to move down to the smaller time frame and then reanalyze those same zones, right? So if we look at this 4-hour zone, we can see how it's overlapping the candles on the 1-hour. So I'm going to bring it down there a little bit on the 1-hour to make it a little bit more decent. And there's also a resistance right about here on the 30-minute time, on the 1-hour time frame. Now let's move on to the 30 minutes. So this is what we have right now, right? If we do close above 158, let's say 300, or even break above 158 400, there's a clean range, 45 pip clean range to the left hand side. So I think that's going to be a pretty good idea for price to move up if we do break above 158 420. Yeah, let's do that, 420. Potential buys above 158 420 right here, because this is a rejection, because at one point this was a bullish candle but it went down, so this candle also came up to the same level. And I mean, if it rejects this area, then there's no buys. So we got to wait for price to break above 158 420 to continue moving up. And we got pretty good range here for price to move up. Now that's for buys, right? So whenever you're doing analysis, you have to do your okay, one sec here. All right. So whenever you're doing analysis, first of all, you have to do your analysis for potential buys, and then you got to do your potential analysis for sells. Now for sells, it's very clear here as well, because we've been creating a support on the 30-minute time frame, and if we can, I'd say like break and close below 158 even, which is a a whole number here as well, I think there's a pretty good range for price to move down. It's like a 35 to 40 pip range to move down here as well. So I'm patiently waiting for this candle to close. We're going to close in about 15 seconds, and then we're going to see where we can move on from there. If you close above, would you wait for a retest and support form first? I'd wait for a retest, So as you can see here, every opportunity is different. So if we take a look right over here, what we can see clearly is that the candle closed with no wick, and when a candle closes with no wick, this basically means there's no range for the next candle to move up. So I would look at this as if this new candle can create a lower wick first and then break this high, I'm going to be more inclined towards the buys for price to move up. As you can see, it's like moving in the first few minutes. I don't like that. I want to see if it can move up, maybe move down in the first 10 minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, and then break the high to move up. But if this moves up at the very start of the candle, that's totally fine, because the idea about trading is to really you want price to do what you really want to see, right? So at this point, I'm not interested in these buys. I want to see this retrace for a couple of minutes first and then move up. On which time frame do you wait for close to happen? We're just discussing that right now. All right, let's take a look at gold over here. Gold is also bullish. In this case on gold, we're going to wait for the 1-hour candle to close, because the previous 1-hour candle was bullish right over here, but we rejected this area. So we have to wait for this 1-hour candle to close to see where are we going to close. What chart is this? Brother, just open your eyes. It's the first day back. It's Monday. And if you can't see what chart this is on a Monday, early morning, New York session, buddy, you really got to reevaluate what you're doing in your life. I mean, seriously, trading isn't for you at this point. If you can't see what chart this is, just look at the price to the right hand side, and you'll know what chart this is. Oh wow, look at that. We're moving here already. That's fine. Often GG or gold just goes no spike or anything, just test 15 minutes. Do you enter an impulsive move? No, I try not to enter on any impulsive moves on a Monday, or even on, like, you know, Monday, or even if it's my first trade of the day or the week. I try to look for strong confirmations, right? So here I didn't get the confirmation I needed, so I'm just gonna let it play out the way it plays out. If I have a question, can I DM you in Slack? Yes. Do you think there was any way you could have catch this GG trade? No, I wanted it to retrace for the first, you know, few minutes of the candle, which it didn't. It actually retraced in the first few seconds before moving up. So that didn't really complete my my buys for the trade. How do I pay for market fluidity with PayPal? You can't. If you can't figure that out, you can't pay for it. Sorry. Is it ideal if I enter buy after close of previous bearish candle on the 30-minute? Yeah. I mean, what? For a buy? Oh, sell. Yeah, I think for gold, I'm actually waiting for price to break below 17.99, below this bullish candle, to initiate a sell for price to move down, because we got a 100 pip range over here on gold, a lot of volume on gold, so that's what I'm waiting for price to move down. So I'm gonna wait. What do you think about managed risk and drawdown 5-minute time frame? It's very risky. It's very tricky. The only way you can manage risk on the 5-minute time frame is if there's a lot of volume. Like, you know, for example, in gold at this point, you have a lot of volume at this point, and the way you can measure volume in gold is by the size of the candles, right? Because look at the size of the candle. This is a 30-minute time frame, and this is a 40 pip candle right here. This is a 60 pip candle here. So when you have high volume, you can look at the small time frames. Why are you waiting for 1804 to break? Wouldn't 1809 would be cleaner? 1809, let's see here. 1804. Where did I mention 1804? Oh, this one. This is based on the 1 hour time frame. So this was based off of this zone here to the left hand side on the 30-minute. So I'm just waiting to see how the 1 hour candle is going to close. You know, if we can close above 1805, 1804, then we can anticipate the NY open to continue pushing price up. This is a very important level because we broke this level at London Open, and now we're retesting it, right? We're retesting this level. And if we retest this level and we got confirmations of breaking down, then we're going to continue pushing down to retest the lows we created earlier on in the London session. Do you do live with your members? No, I don't. The only lives I do are here, Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday or Friday. Did you cross your 8-figure profit in Forex? No. 8 figures is a big number. What do the red and green candles mean? Well, it's a very complicated question. Can't really answer that right now. When is Dominion funding dropping? Probably by the end of this month or start of next month. There's a lot of complications starting a funding company. You know, there are a lot of legalities you got to go through. So, yeah. How was Dubai trip? Expensive. 15-minute on GJ look good. Yeah, I just wanted it to do a little bit more retracement before I would have taken a buy on GJ, but you know, I'm okay with sitting out this trade. No FOMO, no nothing, because you know, we got the rest of the month left, we got rest of the week left, we got rest of the session left, you know, so just gonna relax and chill out. What's the rent of our Rolls Royce per day? Rolls Royce, I don't know. It was 5,500 dirhams. Oh yeah, 1,500 a day. It was 1,500 a day. We rented for those. We rented 2 Rolls Royces for 3 days, and we Very, very comfy. Very comfy drive, but very boxy, man. Do you trade? You are my role model. Oh, thank you, thank you. Impulsive entries is which percentage of your trades? I would say maybe 60%. 60% of my trades now are impulsive trades. Can I apply for your market fluidity on 22nd of May? Yes. Dumb question from Winston. Oh. What are you doing in the live stream? Sitting here talking to you guys. Friends of mine discussed the roles. Is the car that you are meant to be driven, not to drive? Yes, that's correct. Because the driver's seat of the Rolls Royce is not that comfy, man. The passenger seats in the back are really, really, really comfy. Really comfy. The driver's seat, not so much. How deep does a pullback happen on a previous candle? I would have wanted it to maybe pull back towards 158, 320, 330, and maybe make this move in the next 10 minutes of the 30-minute candle, but it pushed up. If you look at the 1 minute here, you can see when we pushed up, right? We pushed up in the first minute of the 30-minute candle. So that to me is not a good sign to take a buy, especially when the previous candle closed with no wick on the top. So for that reason, I stayed out of this. What do you think about Luna? I don't know, don't care about Luna. Do you have wish to visit every country in the world? Not really. I mean, if I have business there, and if I really want to conduct some sort of things at that point, then yeah, sure. But at this point, no. In my country, there is no Rolls Royce. Oh. Having no wick, can't it be like at that moment, end of the candle, there was more volume and candle had no time to read? Just an idea. Please share your thought. Okay, so the question is, when a candle has no wick on the top, isn't that means that there was a lot of volume? That's correct. But from what I personally have seen, that if a candle closes with no wick, there's a 50-50 chance that the next candle is going to continue moving in that direction, or it's going to continue moving in the opposite direction, right? 50-50 chance. And if I'm taking a trade, if I'm executing on the trade, I don't want to execute on a 50-50 chance. I want to execute on a higher chance of winning. So if this candle had a wick and we retraced down, I would have taken that buy 100% because it had a wick, but it didn't have a wick, so I didn't execute at that point. Is it realistic that after 2 years of learning Forex, you're still not profitable? Yes, but you gotta ask yourself why. Are you over trading? Are you over risking? Are you going over your losses? Are you trading emotionally instead of logically? Those questions. Could you please tell me I have 420 USD account, and when I'm confident in my setup, it allows to only open 0.09. Is it normal? Yeah, it could be a leverage. You could have a lower leverage. Dominion market isn't available in Canada. If your country is not listed there on Dominion markets, you can just choose crypto as your country and continue as normal. I saw database video you used to use EMA. Which EMA? I don't use EMAs now, and I wouldn't recommend you to as well. But if you really, really, really want to know, and if you're not going to ask me any questions about EMAs because I don't use them right now, there were 14 EMA and 50. 14, 50, and 200. Will you take a sell on gold if 30-minute candle close bearish? I will take a sell on gold if we break below 1798.50. I have market fluidity, but the videos only open if I have VPN. What's the issue? It's your country. Because if the video is open with the VPN, that means the IP address you're on at that point, it doesn't support that website. Do you trade live on daily with your members? No. Live streams are only here when you see them. Welcome back. You had a nice trip. Thank you. Thank you. After watching the first few lessons, I already started taking smaller losses. Oh, wow. Strangely, it feels good. See, that's the thing. When you can take a loss and the loss is smaller than you anticipated it to be, you kind of feel good about it. You're like, okay, I took a loss. I'm happy with that loss because I followed my risk plan. You know, if someone closes all positions on 10 pips, is that good? Yes, that's good. Leaving a runner running, that takes a lot of confidence, you know, so you gotta have a lot of confidence, and that confidence is built over time because Rome wasn't built in a day. I'm not sure how that relates to trading, but it makes sense. Confidence to let positions run, confidence to open up bigger lot sizes on the same setup. It takes time because I mean, like, you know, I can take a buy on a 10 lot and someone can take a buy on a 1 lot. We both can win. Our both pip returns are the same, but the monetary returns are different. On MF video, you always say use 30-minute, but in live, why you trade using 15-minute? Because it's relative to the situation. Some situations allow you to enter on 15-minute, others allow you to enter on the 30-minute. And Eric, please send a message publicly because everyone can see the direct message anyway. So, you know, just saves you some time. Yeah. Which percentage you let run? Now I let run 50%. When I'm not watching, 50 to 100%. If I'm taking, you know, entries around pre-London, London Open. But if I'm taking entries around NY session, like now, I let maybe like, you know, 10% run. I have a problem with managing my profit. Should I close half after 15, 20? That's totally up to you. That's totally up to you. Whatever you want to close, 15 pips, 20 pips, 10 pips, 5 pips, that's totally up to you. You're not going to get the hang of it like that. It's going to take months for you to understand like what you're comfortable with. Me, I'm comfortable with securing 10, 15 pips and leaving the rest run. That's what I'm comfortable with. And as you take trades, as you take profits, as you secure profits, your experience will grow, and then you're going to close based on intuition. And that getting really that intuition to know when to close, to know when to enter, that's something that takes time. You know, you can learn all the technicals you want. You can understand all, like, you know, the candle movement and time and all that. But getting that intuition and experience is what takes time. Watch the podcast of you. It was amazing. Oh, nice. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Can you explain cricket in 60 seconds? That's irrelevant. I was going to explain it, but it's irrelevant. I'm waiting for a close of gold below 17.99. Okay. We'll see. I'll see if that's impulse below 70.99 or if that's candle closing below. We'll see. Do you prefer to put stops at break even or in profit? Break even. Break even. Is the pre-workout you posted on Insta real, man? That pre-workout was developed by someone by one of the members here. I haven't tried it now, but I'll see. You took all the views of controller effects right now. He's crying. Because this channel here, the Wicks Don't Lie channel, Raja Bank's channel, this is the prime time. You know, when prime time starts, all the other time, you know, all the viewership decreases there. This is prime time. Wait for Gigi to make support and retest the high. Yes, that's going to be the most logical thing to do. Because since the move has already happened at this point right here, what was this? We started from 158.400 till right around, like, you know, 20 pips. It's going to be better for price to retrace down, create support, and then move up. So that's something, that's going to be something really good to wait for. Let's take a look at this chart over here sent by Manish. No, Mandish. Pound yen. You got a sell stop below the candle. There's enough volume, but still hanging inside 5-minute time frame channel, blah, blah, blah. See, now, this take profit, it's good, but it's, I don't know. Are you securing some profits, letting a runner run? You know, what are you trying to do? Because, number one, you have a support, you know, right over here. We broke below this area, and you got a support right over here. You got a support right over here, support right over here. So price has to break all these levels to come down to your take profit. You know, so while it moves down, you have to really secure some profits as well as it moves down. Which feed would you recommend to use best? I don't know. I'm going to give you a very honest answer. I've never focused on Wanda feed or FXCM feed. Never. I just click right here. Whatever comes up, it comes up. That's all I do. Like, I mean, if you look on the 4-hour right here on pound yen, and if you look at the liquidity on doing the markets on pound yen on the 4-hour, the 4-hour candles are different. Oh, wait, hold on. They're actually the same today. Okay, interesting. Oh no, they are a little bit different. So I just focus on, like, you know, on the smaller time frames. So the 1-hour candle is going to close in 12 minutes and then we'll see. My first analysis for US 30. Okay, let's take a look at this over here. We have buy after break above this candle. Okay, for price to move up. You got a 100-point range over there. So first of all, if price moves up, you got a resistance right here. So you would want price to break through this area, this resistance on a 30-minute time frame, to continue pushing up. But the idea is good. Sells here look much better than buys because there are less roadblocks here for sells. You know, you got clean candle moving up, candle, and bullish candle here. So if we have bullish, 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 this means there's a high probability for candles to be easy bearish. But if you look at buys, there's a roadblock here, resistance, roadblock here. So we'll see when volume comes in. So yeah, we got 10 minutes left here for the candle to close. We're going to see how the candle closes. If you look on the 1-hour time frame, this 1-hour candle is also breaking above this area. So we'll see how this 1-hour candle closes. If it closes with a wick, the next 1-hour candle can push down, make a liquidity wick, and then continue pushing up. I have more winning trades than losing trades, but the losses are still higher. What's the solution? Do I reduce my losses during the trade? Well, if your losses are bigger than your wins and you have more wins, you just answered your own question. Reduce your losses on the trade, man. Do you always wait for candle to close? Yes. Do you base your 4-hour dominion markets or trading view because it's different? I base my trades based on the smaller time frames, 1-hour and 30-minute time frames, and then I go from there. I'm new to the stream. Your discipline is great from a risk perspective and trading count perspective. What helped you achieve this level of mind control? Just knowing, like, logically, I can only win if I, you know, focus on 1 or 2 trades a day. That's it. Logically, that's the only way I can win against the market. Because you're not just competing against the market, you're competing against the market, the institutions, the banks. You're competing against other traders that influence the trades. I mean, you're competing against, I mean, a boatload of variables here in the market, you know. So, did you go to Dubai to put a deposit on a flat? Reason you want to move to Dubai? Yeah, we're looking into a property in Dubai, so we'll see how that goes. All right, impulse entry, break of 15-minute on gold. Yes, that makes sense here as well. We got pretty good range over here. How would you have got in gold sells today? Was there an entry? I was actually looking at that, but I missed it. Maybe I could have entered once we broke below 1803 right here and anticipating it to continue down since there was a lot of volume. So yeah. Tax question got ignored because of tax. Yeah, because of tax as well, because in Dubai it's like 5%, in Pakistan it's like what, 13-15%. But mostly it's Canada, man. Canada, I still got my business in Canada, and all my business transactions, they go to Canada, and Canada charges like 17% tax, even though I'm not there. So the money sits there, and I still got to pay tax on it. So logically, it's going to be better to move all that operation to Dubai, you know, and just pay less tax. That's it. It's logic, right? What kind of business do you have in Canada? We got a property portfolio. We got all my Magic Keys businesses in Canada. That's all set up there. Australian is 30%. Oh wow, 30%. Yeah, that's a lot. 30%. When you start hedge fund, I'm not sure. What was the total cost of Dubai trip? I have no idea. Probably around 40,000, 40, 35, 40, something like that. Because we went as a family, it was a whole family. Bought my dad a gift. So yeah. Germany 45%. What's your thoughts on silver? I have no idea. Are you thinking to create a high frequency trading floor? No. No, sir. I'm trying to get away from anything there is to deal with people. Trying to get away from that. How many lots should I trade on a $3,000 account? Probably 0.3. Can I mark my zones based on a line chart? Sure. Is 25 stop loss and 10 pip TP good? It's not good unless you know how to manage risk. If you know how to manage risk, then you can get away with it. Get a twin turbo Lambo fit in with crying Lambo. Would you have taken a correction trade on gold as a 30-minute candle broke highs to move up? No, I wouldn't have. I would have still been waiting for a resistance to form for price to move down. How come you stopped doing trade copier? Because people ask questions all the time. They bombard me on Slack. They bombard me on they somehow got my Facebook. They bombard me on Instagram. So I just stopped it, Have you ever heard of Axia futures? No. You took a trade without live stream. I really missed it. No, I didn't take any trades. Why, when you execute a trade, sometimes you take into consideration the previous support resistance? Sometimes is it minor and major supports or what? It's minor and major supports. Every trade idea is different, so you have to pinpoint the idea you're talking about. How do you draw support resistance? Go to baypips.com, buddy. What's your opinion on Todd Capital Group, the way he does structure? I don't know how he does structure. You guys think I police everyone? Fuck no. I don't have that much time to police everyone. I don't do that. How to differentiate between rejection wicks and rejection wicks? Wicks that can be filled are candles that are forming in that direction, right? So if this candle leaves a wick, that means this wick could be filled because we're breaking above this resistance and the next candle can wick down to fill that wick. But a rejection is going to be once you have a candle printing with a big wick and a small body. Did you slaughter the goat yesterday? Daniel Savage yesterday? Yes. Yes. That goat was there for a sacrifice. So we sacrificed the goat. We cut the goat in little pieces. We put the meat in like small bags and we distributed it amongst the poor. And that's what we did. We distributed it amongst the poor. And that's something what I'm going to do for my birthday as well. My birthday is here in about 5 days, 4 days, and we decided to give away food, clothing, and toys to orphanage and feed a bunch of people on my birthday, because it's just pointless to spend on a birthday. Yeah. Do you draw zones with the wick or the candles? Both. You got to keep both in mind. Do you look at time frames before executing a trade? Absolutely, man. If you're not looking at time frames, how are you even executing trades? Elon Musk is live with BTC and Ethereum. Perfect. Could you please give me feedback on my analysis? Okay, Milton Cruz. Mr. Cruz, let's see over here. This is... break below for price to move down. Perfect. Looks absolutely perfect. Have you looked price ladder trading depth of market? No, I don't know what that is. What about halal haram for Forex? There's no such thing halal haram in Forex. Hey, on a recent trade you took 100. It wasn't recent. It was probably like 2 weeks ago. It's not recent. You got to pinpoint exactly what you're talking about. What do you think about the Luna crash? Can it go up to $1? Man, for God's sake, leave Luna. You have a lot of other cryptos that are at great prices. XRP is at a great price. Solana is at a great price. I think Cardano or whatever the heck that's called is a great price. Bitcoin is at a great price, you know. Do shorties slide in your DM? I don't look at my DMs anymore, so I have no clue. You are the only one who gives lives and shows statements. Love it. Thank you. Any books you recommend to read for trading? Yeah, I mean, you can read 10 Essentials of Trading. That's a pretty okay book. I'm not going to say it's the best, but it's up there. So what am I trying to do over here? Oh wow, pound yen is still running over here. Looks like we're not going to create a wick for a retest. I mean, if we do continue moving up and then there's a retest, that retest is going to be awesome to continue the buy up. So I'm going to wait for that. But when it comes towards gold, gold is still moving at this point. So we're waiting for the candle to close on gold to see where we close. Here's my analysis on gold. All right, let's take a look over here. Wait for price to form resistance here to go down. Awesome. Clean buys above this area. Okay, perfect. You're looking for buys. Yeah, I'm going to see as well how the 1 hour candle closes. We got about a minute and a half. So we'll see. A minute and a half to just wait. Pound yen moves like 24, 25 pips here. Very nice. If you want to trade Luna, go to casino. I guarantee you can have more fun there. Yep. What's your risk reward ratio? It depends. It varies. FX Bobby secured 25 pips on GJ. Very nice. Well done. Very, very well done. See, gold is closing above this zone at this point on the 1 hour time frame. I think once the next 1 hour candle can wick down and we can break above this high of this candle wherever it's going to close, I think we can continue pushing up. So that's where I'm going to try to execute a buy here as well. I've seen your fiber market video on YouTube. Is that enough? No, that's not enough. The reason why you're asking this is because you know that's not enough. Does anyone else in the Gulag chat use IC markets? I've been having issues with closing trades. Whoa, you're having issues with closing trades on IC markets? Interesting, interesting. We never have issues at Dominion markets to close trades and open trades. Sounds like a case of beep hooking. Beep hooking.
Mara, just stop capping.
No, because like from the back end, you can control all of that. You know, you can control.
They had some kind of liquidity issue last night.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Don't you wait for forming support before going long? Yes. So we're gonna wait. Gonna wait on gold because this is a troublesome area here to the left hand side on gold. All this area is very, very troublesome right here. So we want price to wick down and move up. How do you know if your broker is A book or B book? It doesn't matter if someone is A book or B book. What matters is if you can trade. If you're losing and if someone's B booking you, you're still losing, right? If you're losing and you're A book, you're still losing. So just focus on winning. You know, if you're winning and you have problems with closing trades, you got problems with withdrawals, then there's an issue. You know, because when I first started, I really confused myself. Oh, what's A book? What's B book? At the end of the day, I thought to myself, hey, you know, it really doesn't matter. All you got to focus on is winning. That's it. I have a 5,000 account. How many lots should I use? 0.5, 0.5, 0.25. Yeah. All right, let's take a look at this chart over here. Any idea why this trade didn't play out? Resistance formed, expecting price to retest support, made a low. So what'd you do? Where'd you enter? You entered on this candle? Huh? Where'd you enter? I would assume I try to read your mind, and I would say maybe you entered on this candle for price to go down, but then price moved up. So how did you manage your risk? Did you manage your risk? Did you, like, cut your losses short, right? Because this 15-minute candle broke the high of the previous one. Did you close 50%? What'd you do? Why you can't pay with credit card, market fluidity? You can add more payment methods. We'll see. I'm gonna post about crypto. We're gonna add crypto, but other than that, we don't have credit card operations on market fluidity. There is never concrete reason for a trade not working out. Anything can happen in trading. We are dealing with probabilities. Mark, that's the most accurate statement I would say of this day today, or for the last week. We can only deal with probabilities, but what we can do is we can manage our loss. That's what we can do. Do you feel sometimes on Friday being exhausted from the week of trading? Man, if you're taking a beating the whole week, yeah, you're definitely exhausted. Because you're like, oh, I can't take anymore. But no, I don't. I maybe take like 1 trade a day, maximum 2 trades a day, so I'm not exhausted at all. I think I can do the live streams to keep myself busy. What's the maximum pip drawdown in pips you risk? I think you need to go through the database to answer that question. Yeah, go through the database. Greetings from Dubai. Any currency advice for trading today? Well, someone wants advice for trading today on any currency. Here's what you can do. Take a buy and a sell on gold and close the trade that's in 15 pip drawdown and let the other run. I bought a funded account from a Forex fund. I bought a $10,000 account and my overall drawdown is $1,200. I'm expected to make 500 in 60 days. How many lot size should I use? Bro, this seems like a math word problem you get in high school. Like Mary had 4 apples, John took 10 apples, and Mark had X apples. How many apples did Mary's mom have? That's what it sounded like. I don't know, man. I have no idea. I think you got to study risk. How many streams of income do you have? I don't know. I got trading, market fluidity, Dominion markets. We have magic keys. I got my properties, and there's another one we started. I don't know, it's 6. I don't know, like 6. So when people say you need 5 or 4 or 10 income streams to be a millionaire, man, trust me, you can make millions off of 1 income stream. I mean, fuck, Magic Keys did over $1 million in sales. Just Magic Keys. $1 million in sales so far. Over $1 million, sorry. Let's say we had a breakout and candle broke and closed above with no wick. Well, this is what happened right here on pound yen. Okay, close with no wick. Can't I take it as a hint of a fake out since there's no range? Well, if there's no range to left hand side, then there's no hint for a fake out unless that fake out happens. You guys really got to stop thinking about, oh, what if scenarios. What if scenarios are really going to fuck you over? Because a candle, you don't know how price is going to move until it moves. So you can't say, oh, what if this happens? What if that happens? What will be the difference between your business as opposed to EST Mon? We have not disclosed yet. Once we know that information, I'm going to tell everyone. IC market is fucking up today. 3rd gap today. Well, time to jump on board to Dominion markets. If the hour gold wicks down and breaks its own high, do you think it's a good idea for buy impulse? Yes. I would be looking at that if we break above 1807. If we break above 1807, I would be looking at that. I watch your old one live stream daily. It's very helpful. Oh, amazing. Very well done. You are a stand-up comedian? No. But I always wanted to be a stand-up comedian. When I had no money, well, I had money, but I was working in a factory. I actually did small gigs at a, at a stand-up comedy theater. It was like a bar, it was like a 15-minute stunts. 15-minute stints I did. For every stint I got like maybe 20 bucks. You know, 20 bucks is a lot of money when you have less money. If Raja has 3 million, how much Ted have? Who's Ted? Ted's a unicorn. Ted's a unicorn. We don't know any Ted. Ted comes when he wants to come. Would you consider being a politician in Pakistan? No. Do you have a buy stop? No. Is Dominion markets fine for UK users? Yes. Are you Jeeves' cousin? No. You're the king of Pakistan? No. Hey Raja, how do you deal with liquidity grab? I look at liquidity grab as a movement in the opposite direction, like this one right here. If price is going to break above, 1807, this move down would be liquidity grab, and we don't know if it's going to be liquidity grab unless, in my opinion, it breaks the high. If we break the high, then I'm going to regard this move down as a liquidity grab, and then would be open to take a buy at this area. But right now, just waiting. Is DM eligible for Singapore clients? Yes. When will Dominion market support cTrader? We don't have any plans for that anytime soon. Which countries has highest tax for trader? I think you can Google that question, Michael Abraha. No wonder, man, no wonder you guys aren't profitable. Because you guys think about, if you're focusing on, let's say, birds, you guys keep thinking about tigers and cats and insects and shit like that. Just focus on birds. Same thing right here. Just focus on the charts. Focus on a potential trade. You guys are focusing on the highest tax in which country. You're focusing on where's Ted. You're focusing on how was the Dubai trip. Like, all that things don't matter. What matters is, what are you going to do with the information provided to you in the charts? Are you familiar with ICT concepts? No. Instead of complaining about IC markets, here is not going to different register on a broker. Yes, I'm new to the course. Do you think I can make 10% a month? No. Don't focus on 10% a month at this point. Focus on getting a winning trade. If you can focus on getting a winning trade, your confidence will increase, and naturally, you're going to start to set goals for yourself. Naturally, it's going to happen. If the 30-minute closes bearish on gold, can we take sells? Not at this point. No, we need this low to break. 17.99. We need to break for price to move down. Raja, don't know Uncle Ted. I know him. We had nachos together. He's my nacho buddy. I forget the name of the restaurant, but we had nachos together. How did you learn the strategy in trading? Just watched the charts and experimented and back tested and did a lot of simulations on it. What do you think of Torre Innovation Markets? I think when it comes towards crypto, Torre is my guy. When it comes towards crypto, Torre is my guy. Torre made me some money on XRP. When he posted the story about he has buys on XRP, I'm like, all right, perfect. Buy XRP. Just buy the lows. Was up 600 pounds on my 2,000 pound account. Took 96 pound loss today, so going to stop trading. Excellent idea. How old are you? I'm going to be 35. This chat never fails to amaze me. I am amazed every day. I recently watched your interview with Etienne Crete. Are you still having a mind to create a remote trading floor? No. No, sir. That was an idea back then, but as things changed, I moved countries, and it's not going to happen. Tori was a part of Market Fluidity. No, Tori and me are a part of the multi-millionaire dinner group. That's what we're part of. Don't ask me what that is. Can you look at my analysis? Sean Isabel. Okay, let's take a look over here. Australian US dollar. Buy above this area right here for price to move up. It's moving up. You got clean candles to the left-hand side. Kind of like what happened on pound yen here. I think what's going to be better, or what you got to be cautious about, is some sort of a retracement to retest this low for price to move up, or retest this broken resistance and support for price to move up. I'm 31 now. I'm 31 now. In 4 years, I want to be like you, working hard and soft. Oh, okay. How long does it take you to be consistently profitable? The moment you understand what you are lacking in trading. Things can change in 2 weeks, and all it takes is one trade a day. You focus on one trade a day, that's it. That's the end. Do you believe in evil eye? No, I don't believe in evil eye. If evil eye was there, Mark Zuckerberg would have an evil eye. Bill Gates would have an evil eye. Fucking, what's that guy's name? Elon Musk would have an evil eye. Like, you know, what's the other guy's name? Jeff Bezos would have the evil eye. Fucking Jeff Bezos has the good eye, man. You see how he looked like when he started Amazon, and you look at him now, he's jacked off his tits right now. Guy's got shoulder boulders, got traps, got abs, man. I mean, insane. There's no such thing as an evil eye. That guy's got the good eye. You know? You know what I'm saying? Don't you believe in hasad? No, I don't believe in those things. I believe whatever happens to you, there's a logical reason behind everything. Even ghosts and everything. There's a logical reasoning behind everything that happens. Can you share a trade recap of yours you took last week? No. Oh yeah, there was a trade I want to do a recap of. I think I'm going to do that in like, you know, 1 or 2 days. Is it good timing to entry buy gold now? No. Probably above 1807 would make sense, but right now I'm just waiting. Yeah, see right here in gold, we're waiting over here. Pound yen as well. You know, pound yen, buying pound yen now becomes a little risky because we have broken above, you know, 158, 300. And the more price leaves this area, the higher the probability is for it to retest it. So buying now is going to be very risky. So I'm probably going to be like, you know, sitting out and waiting. Let's take a look at this chart over here. This is a, oh, am I right? Both green levels. Yes, that's correct. So we want a retest of 1 over here. Took an L this morning. Could you let me know if you would have done anything different? Okay. Impulse entry here for price to move down. Yeah, there was a wick right here. You could have maybe waited for price to break below this area, but you still took a loss. Look to see if you could have maybe managed that loss. You know, oh, I guess the 15-minute rejected this area and closed bullish. Maybe you could have, you know, closed like 50% or something. Doesn't 1 hour and GJ look buys? It does, but you know, still want to see some sort of retracement. When's your birthday? Unless you're sending me a gift, then I'm going to let you know. You trade with supply demand? Yes. What are you looking to? Where are you looking to buy gold to? I'm not sure. Probably till like 1814 if the opportunity presents itself, but other than that, nothing. All right. I need help, man. On Monday last week, I did funding of my Dominion account using Bitcoin, and up to now, the Bitcoin have not reflected on my account. Send an email to support. If you have sent an email to support, send a message on the Dominion Markets channel with your email, and we're going to take a look at it. By the way, last whole week, there was a massive, massive delay in all Bitcoin transactions. If you guys don't know. Let's see here. Yeah, take a look at this right here. Take a look at this, right? Of last week was a demolition on all cryptos, right? So these are the number of transactions waiting to go through on the blockchain, right? Last week, however, look at this, right? May 11th. Last week, look at the amount of transactions that were waiting to go through the blockchain. 125 million transactions were waiting to go through the blockchain. Well, I'm not sure what this bytes is, but I'm going to say 120 million. But this is like a lot of transactions we're waiting to go through. And now we're coming down slowly here. Things are getting normal, right? So this is what caused a lot of delays and a lot of transactions in Bitcoin. I would still suggest use, like USDT, Ether, even like, Ripple. But USDT Ether is the best way to go through for, your deposits and withdrawals. Because, man, this is just insane. So you guys got to do some, some research on what's happening. Because there was a lot of volatility in all cryptos. What's the maximum stop loss that you use on gold and GJ? Hey James, you got to go through the risk management section of the database because it depends on the candles. How many people is needed to run a broker like Dominion Markets? We have a team of like 12 people right now. Hey Yassi Market guys, are you going to take a trade? Suppose in a bull market when the price is retracing back, is there a way to identify whether it will reverse or continue moving up? If it continues moving up, it needs to break above the high to move up. But right here, it's retracing back down. So if this candle closes back below the range, then we're probably going to retest at least 1798, which is like 50 pips away, or even down at 1792. Let's take a look at this over here. Price of Luna, $5.38. Oh wow, went from $6. Let's take a look at the whole year. Oh, it's not too bad. From $12. Oh, this is Luna Innovations. Oh yeah, I was like, what? Terra Luna. Terra Luna today is $87 with a 4-hour trading volume of, I don't know how to look at the price. How have you been? I've been great. Oh, damn. 0.0002. It's down 32%. Where was it at the very highs? No thanks. How do you take a look at the highs over here? Oh, wow.
Forex.
Jesus. From 117 all the way down. Oh man, oh man. Yeah, Luna is like your shitcoin now. Jesus. I have a buddy who's scalping Luna. He bought at like 0.000009 and he 200 times his return. Now it's at 0.00002. He's like, oh bro, it's at the low right now. I'm going to buy. I'm like, sure, go ahead. What's your perception of trading stocks compared to Forex? I think Forex has leverage. I think Forex has, because it has leverage, you have great opportunity to make money, but also introducing Forex with leverage to a new investor is like introducing Coke to someone who's in depression. That's what Forex is. Because it's addictive the way it moves, How do you spot liquidity usually? When there's a lot of volume in the market. If you had 1 million in Luna last week, today you have like $3. Yeah. How can I use my commission from Magic Keys? Just send an email to incentives@dominionmarkets.com. When are you going to add bank transfer to Dominion Markets? We do have bank transfer for Pakistan and bank transfer for US residents. How to join your Zoom if I've taken your course Market Fluidity? The Zoom link is posted in the New York channel. Do you think trading is gambling? No. Does anyone have experience in depositing pound to Dominion Markets? You can't deposit pound to Dominion Markets. You can deposit via card to a USD wallet. I transferred crypto, but it didn't get the money in my account. The team is saying use the wrong network, even the right wallet address. I Google and you can recover the funds. Yeah, you have to contact your exchange where you sent the money from. Because if you're sending funds to a wrong address or through a wrong network, there's a very high probability it can get lost. So you have to contact your exchange because the network has to be right and the address has to be right for us to receive the funds. If the one thing is not right, then you got to contact your exchange. How will you know if you have made enough commissions from Magic Keys? You can look at the history in your MT5. So gold is closing below 1804, and I like this idea right over here. Gold closes below 1804, 1803. I think there's a very good probability for it to continue pushing down. We got 8 minutes left for the 30-minute candle to close, so we're going to see how it closes. Can I deposit USDT in Dominion markets? If yes, how I can't see USDT there? It's there, trust me. I can log in right now and it's there. I'm now a profitable trader, Raja, and it's because you taught me so much. Oh, nice, man. You're way too kind. Way too kind. Okay, so pound yen is coming down at this point. I would like to see a retracement for price to continue pushing up. Retracement to push up. Can I safely deposit 100K in your broker and expect payouts? Yes. Till date, I think we've paid out almost like, more than 15 million. How you drawn these both lines from right here to the left hand side? How do you spot high volumes? The time. Look at the time, man. We're running in pre-New York session. There's a lot of volume at this time. Why are you guys even on the stream? Just leave the stream and go to some beginner's stream like, controller effects, or, there are a lot of other beginner streams. They can answer all these questions all day long. To ask questions like, oh, how do you know when there's volume in the market? Look at the time, man. If it's New York time, there's a lot of volume at this time. It's just understandable, man. Like if you have a cloudy weather, you're going to say there's a percentage chance it's going to rain. And it's probably going to rain, because high probability when there are clouds, it's going to rain. So high probability when you're running in a New York session, there's going to be volume at this time. Like you can read all that on your babypips.com as well. I don't understand what makes you guys think you can come to the stream and say, oh, is this going to be volume at this time? Like, come on, man. He admitted the other day he watched your streams, learned from you, but never was part of Market Fluidity. Oh, nice. Did you miss this? Yeah, I did miss this. The insanity of the gulag, yeah. If 30-minute closed bearish, is it a good idea to sell to retest the previous lows? No. I would want to sell below 158. My line has been clearly drawn for buys and sells. I want to sell below 158, and I want to buy at like a retest at 158, 300. Let's take a look at this chart over here. Could you please look at the chart? Hey, Maximus, all I can do is just look at this chart. You haven't done any labeling, you haven't done nothing. So I'm just going to assume that you're looking for a buy above 1.04 400, which makes sense because you got clean candles to the left hand side. When are you launching the funding program? Probably end of May, start of June, we'll see. How do you log in Dominion Markets using MetaTrader on your phone? Getting invalid account message. I keep getting error message, not seeing any instruction on the website. How do you log in using MetaTrader on your phone? First, get your MT5, download MT5. If you can log in on your computer, that means your login is working perfectly fine. And if you're unable to log into your phone, that's something to do with your phone or the settings or something. I was trying to formulate a better answer, but that's something what it is. Hey, I'm from India. Any idea about Indian market? No. I live in Pakistan, buddy. I don't even know any idea about Pakistan market, let alone India. How will your funded program be better? We don't know yet. What will be the condition in the Dominion markets? We don't know yet. I contacted Binance that said only receiver wallet can recover the funds, and your team is saying that it can't be recovered. Yeah, exactly. You got to contact Binance because you sent funds from them. You got to contact them. We can't do anything about it because you used the wrong network and you used the correct address. So you see where the problem is? You got to contact them. they can recover that. Because if it doesn't come to us, how can we do that? Just think. Binance is just telling you to go to us. That's it. Because they don't want to take liability for all of that. Kindly tell about market fluidity intake through local bank transfer Pakistan. Email support and they'll get you the information. All right, still waiting over here. We got about 2 minutes left. Pound yen as well would want to see some sort of a retracement down to take a buy to go up. Do you think Binance is gonna bankrupt? It's very tough to say, man. Like all these crypto brokerages, it's crypto exchanges, it's tough. Like Coinbase, you know, they released their bankruptcy article, whatever that was, and I mean, I don't know. It's very tough. It's very tough. I mean, from the get-go, crypto wasn't there to make people rich at all. You know, like, I mean, if you look at it this way, all your transactions are tracked. They are traceable. They're traceable directly to your wallets. You know, and if the governments want, they can send one letter to the exchange and they can just give out all your information. That's it. It's not anonymous at all. You know, like they keep full track of everything. Daniel Savage went live a week ago, then got lost on his trade. He stopped his live stream and deleted the video. Daniel Savage is a very, very shady character. Very, very shady character, man. He's like the bottom toilet of the Forex industry, that guy. I can say that to his face and he can't do anything about it. I'm a trader but don't have much funds. Can you fund me? My friend, you're not a trader. You're a wannabe trader. If you don't have any funds to trade, you're not a trader. Bro, where do you guys come from? That's why the government wants to take up crypto as their main currency to get total control. Exactly. And I was talking to somebody yesterday at a petrol station. So I was servicing my car. This guy came up to me. We started talking. We started discussing about, you know, Freemasons and all that. And we came to a conclusion that we think that crypto was a plan to see how fast can people switch to digital payments, you know, and it's an overall success. And I think this is a gateway towards digital fiat currency as well. You know, to get everyone on crypto, digital payments, digital money transfers, and then slowly, like, you know, pave the way to digital currencies. Like China's doing that right now. You know. So yeah, cashless society was the main goal, and I think crypto was just a gateway to that. Do you launch funding company? May I know when? Jesus Christ, man. I've talked about this like 6 times here on this stream. Can you play back candles on TradingView without subscribing? No. Okay, so gold is closing back down over here. We got a support on gold on a 30-minute time frame at this point. Some people are, you know, are getting antsy about taking a sell, but there's a support right here. You want this area to break. Below 17.99 would be a better selling indicator. Below 17.99. Imagine if the theory Satoshi Nakamoto is working with the government. 100% he's probably CIA. You know, some sort of agent or a mole. Alright, let's take a look at this chart by Galen Garner. We got a gold over here on the 1 hour time frame. Candle close with no wick indicating that level is important. That's correct. Potential sell below 17.98. That's correct. I'm looking at that area here as well. So yeah, let's see. Let's take a look at this chart over here. How come you're launching funded program when you were against it? Because I think it's a great business model. That's it. Plus also one difference is going to be that everyone is going to be on a live Dominion Markets server. It's going to be all live servers. There's not going to be any demo because I mean, yeah, it's not going to be any demo at all. Sell below, buy above, look good. Buy above, breaking above this area here would make sense, and sell below, that's what I'm looking for here as well. Would you consider a retest of your marked level to sell or only break off at mini support? I would want price to break below 17.99. I tried trail of FTMO, but not able to clear it. Found out over leveraging is killing it. How should I improve? I don't know about FTMO and what you're doing with trailing. I don't know. Would you waiting for the next 1 hour candle to make more sense to sell? Yeah, I mean, as I stated, like maybe 10 times below 17.99 would make sense to me. Below 17.99. That's all what I'm looking at, below 17.99. Can I safely deposit 100K? Yeah, you can deposit whatever you want. Why are you not worried about the unclear candles to the left on gold above 1808? Because we'll be expecting volume to break above that area. Because, you know, soon we're going to be at NY Open, so NY Open brings in a lot of volume. Will you allow signals? Yes. I mailed support 4 days ago, but they didn't reply. Send an email. Send an email again. And we're going to look out for that. But also check your junk mail as well. Probably the reply is there. Yeah, pound yen should create support here for price to move up. We'll see. Formation of support for price to move up. Yeah. Do you still hold Canada Drone Company? No, I pulled out everything. It would be mad funny if Raja and Savage met up like Raja met up with that crackhead from London. Yeah, I've met Daniel Savage, man. He's like a toothpick, trust me. The amount of fugazi scams he's done, the schemes he's pulled off, he can't. Raja is a scammer. Take care. Thank you. Suppose if I'm able to take buys in your USD, which would be the best setup based on a 15-minute, 30-minute? I'm going to take a look at the 30-minute here. Above 1.0400 would make sense. Above 1.400. Yeah, this one right here. This black line you have above this resistance would make sense. Skrill on the markets? No. What time does New York open? I live in Chicago. I have no idea. I have no idea. You're going to give millions of real money to traders that pass a challenge. You said no one's going to do that before. No, that's why there's a cap on that. You know, that's why there's a 10% limit drawdown. You know, but if they make profits, then, you know, it's good. If they make profits, then we split the profits. But at the same time, the subscriptions also come in. So it's a risk we take of breaking even or making profit. How tall is Daniel Savage? Honestly, he's like maybe 5'7", 5'6", 5'7", weighs about, you know, 160. With the stuff he's doing now, probably 140 pounds, something like that. You know, weighs less than Sean Lee, trust me. Do you know Lemba Raul? Yes. How short? Oh, okay. 30-minute candle of gold coming with no wick. Yeah, we're gonna wait. Once we break below 17.99, it's gonna continue on pushing down. And I think that could happen with NY Open. We still got some time left over here. All right. Let's take a look at this chart over here. This chart. Sold over here. Oh, very nice. Very nice. Risky, but very nice. Alright, let's take a look at this chart over here by Milton again. Hey, Milton. What's this? Watching for a break. Invalidation due to rejection. Yes, invalid. Invalid. And you shouldn't have even taken the trade because this rejection right here. What if NY session pushes price up? Then it pushes price up. What can we do? Right? We can't do anything about it if it pushes price up. So this is the resistance we got now, the most recent resistance on the 1 hour time frame. That's what we got. So if we break below 17.99, even though the previous candle had no bottom wick, I think it's going to be a pretty good impulsive decision for a sell for price to move on down. In one video you said to give second chance to entries in lower time frames. Even after second chance, if it stop loss should hit, should I leave the computer? Yes. No, Raja, selling at this point isn't risky because gold will go below current level low 100%. Okay, we'll see. Why controller effects claiming that his knowledge came from his own? Ah, man, that's okay. That's what young adults do. Young adults think that they're self-made when no one's self-made. No one is self-made. Like, we all learn from other people, experiences. You know, we test stuff from other people. You know, so that's how you grow. So let's take a look at this over gold. Gold is trying to make a decision to move, and I really want to capitalize on this. Pretty good spread here, less than 2 pips. Probably break below this area and continue pushing down once we break below. Let's take a look on the 4-hour time frame, 1-hour time frame. We got the 30-minute time frame. He admitted to use watching live streams. Yeah, because the first time I saw his live stream, I was like, this looks exactly like me. Am I having deja vu? It's exactly like me, but it's not my voice. Like, what the hell is happening over here? Everything, the wording, everything matched exactly what I do in the live stream, and it was just so bizarre to see that, but it was a different voice. And it took me about a few minutes to realize this is someone else, you know, who talks like me, thinks like me, says things like me, share the same views on the markets like me, but it's just not like me. Just like Slim Shady. Probably gonna start working out like me too soon. Oh man. Share the same views, same exact beliefs. It's like a fucking army matching the back of me. So many lives I've touched, but still so much anger in no particular direction. GJ forming a support. Yeah, let's take a look over here. Oh, nice. Yeah, we'll see how the 15-minute candle is going to close. I'm going to be right back, and then we'll see what happens.
Okay.
All right. Let's take a look over here. Ooh, pound yen reversed all the way. Not sure whether I should focus on pound yen or should I focus on gold. How much is this range over? It's like 15-20 pips here. Gold has a much better range. If we do break below right here, keep a sell stop on the go, and then I guess we can, yeah, focusing on gold is a much better idea. You got like, you know, almost 30 pips down till 1795, and then 60 to like 1792. Hey, IC market guys, MT5, you're going to take a trade? Man, looks like MT5 on IC market is not running pretty good at this point. Kindly tell payment procedure from activity to local bank transfer. Email, send an email to me at rakeel@theforexfamily.com, and then we're going to give you guys, I'm going to give you the information. But this is the 15-minute candle started on gold. So if we do break below the low right here in the 30-minute, stop is going to be placed based off of the 15-minute candle. Do you get bank fees when you deposit in different markets? No. Do you think the 4-hour wick can be filled? Yes. With volume, I think volume is going to come up with NY open. So I think with that, yes. This is also a pretty big move, 60 pips on gold. Let's see here. Are you still doing MF merch? No. But there's still the website up. Is this the kind of retest you were looking for on pound yen? Let's quickly take a look. Yes, but on the higher time frame. But on the higher time frame. Probably if this 30-minute candle can close bullish, you can expect the next 30-minute candle to move up, not this one. That's what I would want to see. Yeah, that's what I would want to see on pound yen, for this 30-minute candle to close bullish and then the next one to go up. Being very, very careful with my trades. Very, very, very careful. What's your goal for this year money-wise? There's no goal money-wise. The goal is to just build companies and make them into big companies. That's the goal. I think the money goal is reached when you don't have to worry about your bills, you know, your day-to-day bills. I mean, that's the goal from the start, to do enough where you don't have to worry about the bills. When you stop worrying about your bills, then you can start worrying about how to further build, you know, bigger and better things. And that's the goal at the end of the day. Take a look on the 4-hour on gold. No. I'm gonna keep things right over here. Would this resistance prevent me from taking buys until it breaks? Let's take a look over here. Yeah, so that's what I'm waiting for on pound yen. That's why I'm waiting for the 30-minute candle to close on pound yen, for the next one to retrace down and move up with NY open. For a retest in high time frame, do you want a full candle retest, or would you be okay if it forms a wick only? Wick only, but it depends on what time frame. The 4-hour, if you're looking at a 4-hour time frame, then you're looking for support to form on the 1-hour or the 30-minute time frame, and so on and so forth. How about the 30-minute wick? No, we'd want to see a candle close. Should we not wait for close in 7 minutes? Yes. If you want to wait, you can wait, but I'm acting on impulse here. So I'm gonna be keeping this open. So let's see. Oh, activated. This position has been activated. So I'm gonna put my stops above this 15-minute candle and would let this open and would let this run at this point. Looking at price to probably continue down to like 1796, something like that, would be a pretty good idea to secure profits. Let's take a look on pound yen. Pound yen is also pushing up over here. How is Dubai lifestyle compared to where you were at? It's pretty good, man. Dubai lifestyle is different. It's a different flex in Dubai. Like I saw a Mercedes C-Class, and that Mercedes C-Class had a number plate on it which was worth over $100,000. You know, so I mean, you can own a Rolls Royce in Dubai, but it doesn't matter unless you have a really good, expensive number plate. You know, if you have a Rolls Royce, it's whatever. But if you got a great number plate on a car, then people are gonna look at you like, okay, yeah, this guy's got money. So it's different. No, in Dubai, it's different. A Rolls Royce in like in the US or the UK is just a Rolls Royce. It's a Rolls Royce, but a Rolls Royce in Dubai is just a Rolls Royce, unless you got a good number plate on it. So you got to see it to believe it. Like you can have a Lamborghini with a regular number plate, it's just a Lamborghini. But if you got a Lamborghini with a 2-digit plate on it or like a 3-digit plate on it, then people are gonna look at you. Oh yeah, this guy is somebody. You know, that's how you differentiate between, like, you know, a nobody and a somebody with a Lamborghini. Yeah, it's a different flex. It's a different flex. You know. Plates matter a lot. Like I've seen cars worth like $50,000 in Dubai with number plates over $100,000. You know, so you look at that, you're like, okay, yeah, this guy's got money because this plate costs more than the car. How is the worth of a plate measured there? I just talked about it. Is there a correlation between gold and pound AUD? Not at this point, no. For the people that does not know in Dubai, the less numbers on your plate means the more expensive the plate is. Yes. Both 15-minute and 30-minute candles didn't have a top wick. Didn't it matter? No, because we're in volume time right now. And I think with this volume, there's a high probability for price to continue pushing down. And this is the area I was waiting for price to break below 1799. So I got a sell stop right here. Impulse trade, it got activated. So, and the stop is above the 15-minute candle. So we're going to see how this candle closes and then how the NY open starts, and then we're going to manage risk based on there. Didn't the guy who buy the number one pay like millions? Yes. This number plate D5, someone paid 33 million. Oh, damn. What's your TP? Oh, GJ looks good if a 30-minute closes above. Yes, I can see that over here too. Okay. Would you spend on number plates? Unless if I have money to spend on number plates, then I'm going to spend on number plates. Oh, I think this is going to be the first trade of the week, and it's going to be a loss over here. Can you enlighten us with psychology of trading, how you identify your trigger points and what you had to work to trade better? Well, you're going to see that right now because this is running in a drawdown right now, and I'm just, you know, holding it strong, waiting for the candle to close. And if we do close bearish, I think there's a very good probability for price to continue pushing down. And I think we can give the trade a second chance as well if it gets stopped out, you know, and that second chance is gonna bring it all the way down towards your 1795, 1792, retest that daily low we created in London session. I got a resistance at 158,770, 158,770. Yeah, there's a resistance right over here, 870 right here. All this area price can come up to, so we'll see. I can't close on IC markets. Oh, damn. Yeah, what's happening there? Is the Gulag facing the same issues? If you can't close, here's what you can do. If you're having problem closing, make a video, right? Make a video of you not able to close, and in that same video, open up a website and or like, you know, stream a video on YouTube. Because then you can use that and say, hey guys, look, there was nothing wrong with my internet. Everything's working fine. So it's something to do with your end, and if you take a loss, they can refund you whatever that loss is. There was support for the time frame, it didn't matter because blah 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 blah. Let's take a look over here. What's this? Support gold. Oh, okay. Yeah, on the 15-minute time frame there was, but I took it based off of the 30-minute time frame, and I guess, yeah. Should we do a risk management close 50% on gold trade? Waited 1.5 hours to take a loss here today. Amazing. Why did you take a sell on gold? Because the last candle had no wick. No, I was anticipating volume to continue pushing price down, but it didn't happen that way. And now we have the NY open right here. I think we can give this trade a second chance for price to continue pushing bearish, keeping the stops above this area. NY open. When you are reviewing support resistance levels, do you only review price action from the last 24 hours? Yes, I review price action from the most recent zones where we, like, you know, reject and come up to. That's what I look at. But I don't look at, you know, things far left. Yeah, I'm not going to look at this one. I'm only going to look at the most recent one, because if price is coming up, I'm looking to the left hand side, the most recent one, and then basing everything off of that, you know. So this makes sense. This whole area is like a potential where price can come up to and reject. Yeah, so I think it could be like you know, like a break-even day here. Like once we break below this low, there's an opportunity for price to continue pushing down. Could be like a break-even day or something. All right, so closed 90% right here because I want to manage the loss I took from before. See this loss I took, 9,000, secured 4,400, 90%, and leaving the rest running. I wanted to leave the whole thing running, but since we rejected here before, I'm not sure how price is going to react to this level. So now I'm just going to let this runner run wherever it goes. I think if we come down towards 70.95, I think it's still going to be good. So this is where I'm giving my trade a second chance. For a buy on GJ, we could want to see candle wick down first. Yes. Want to see the candle wick down first and then move up. So yeah, this was tough on gold here today. Right at my entry price slipped. And I got slipped. Yeah, so I think with NY opening, we should continue pushing further down towards 1795. How does it feel to make 100K days now? Feels good. It feels good because I can buy more property. That's how I feel. How do you let a runner run? You just let it run. What kind of question is that? Doesn't sit well with my rules. I stayed out as well. Oh, okay. But for people who sat out on this trade, it's very important to understand how this. I think what I can learn from this is to, when we have a potential trade closer to NY Open, it's always better to wait for NY Open. Yeah, that rejection. Shout out to Josh Nikor from Tradesomnia. Hey Josh, Tradesomnia, I don't know what that is. What if the stop loss is hit? Then the stop loss is hit. I move stop loss to bring it at break even, and when I bring stop loss to break even, that tells me that, hey, I'm okay with that break even outcome. So whoever took these same trades, if you broke even, you're a minor loss, or if you made profit somewhat, you know, write down the things you learned and what could you have done differently. I think what I could have done differently is, maybe since this was the first trade of the day, I could have maybe, you know, used a lower lot size, like a lower risk or even dynamic risk for this impulse trade, and then added positions based over here, or even put stop loss above the 30-minute candle and then moved it as the next 30-minute candle formed. But you know, it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. Yeah, it's a very strong level here on gold. 1797, 1798, 1791. I'm planning a trip to visit Pakistan this summer. I would wonder if you would accept a coffee or tea from me if we can meet. Oh, bro, if you come over here, for sure. For sure. Why didn't you close 90%? Rather you close 50%? I closed 90%. Rizwan Malik, I closed 90%. I had a 50 lot, I closed 45 lots. That's 90%. Because you look right here, I pressed close custom, and if we go down, yeah, see right here, percentage of position to close on close custom, 90%. Percentage position to close when partial TP is hit, 50. So if I put a partial TP and that's it, it's automatically going to close 50%. Did they also raise gas price in Pakistan? Yeah, I think they should. They should raise the gas price to save the economy. No means why don't you closed 50? What? Oh, why? Yeah, I don't understand. Maybe rewrite your sentence. Because I already took a loss, so I wanted to secure as much as I can rather than securing less. Yeah, because I wanted to secure as much as I can because I took a loss. That's why. Can we buy on gold? I don't think so, man. I mean, if you really want to buy on gold, you want this candle to break the high of the previous 30-minute candle to move up. That's where you can buy gold. He didn't lose though. What's your point? Oh, lol, what the fuck were you looking for? Sell. Oh. Took a huge loss. I blame Raja. Oh, the funds that you have right now, would you have trusted it at another broker? Yes, I actually had over 300,000 on Vantage FX before, and you know, I mean, everything's based on trust. The money you have in your bank account. What if the bank shuts down? You know, everything's based on trust. People have millions on Coinbase, they trust them. People have billions in Coinbase and Binance, they trust them. You know. Do you live in phase 7? I knew you should have stayed with Gija today. Well, you can just, like, focus on your pair. Can I pay with market fluidity with someone else's PayPal? Yes. At least you show your account, then other live stream who just show their trading view and not the account itself. Yeah, because they're trading view traders. Let's take a look over here. Let's take a look at Forex. Oh, wow, look at that. 2,600 people. Wow, 2,600 people watching. Amazing. Hey, guys, give a like on the stream, for God's sake. Give a like on the stream. Hey, let me go like my own stream. And then go subscribe. Hit subscribe and give a like on the stream.
Introducing Speechalo.
Let's see what's happening over here. Oh. Trades today, pound buys, very nice. 6 wins, 2 losses. Oh wow, in May. Beautiful. 2022, 57 wins. 78% win rate. Amazing. Very well done. Amazing. Beautiful. Gotta show appreciation. Hanko trade. Lowest spreads and commissions in 2022. Watching deposit bonus. Lincoln matching deposit bonus. Hanko trade. Oh, we're gonna change this. We're gonna bring it over to Dominion Markets. Let's take a look at someone else. Let's take a look at a beginner streamer over here. 900 people watching. Amazing. Free education. Very nice. What's this? Oh, it took a sell over here. Very nice. Beautiful. 13 pip / runners. Oh, I can't comment because I'm not a subscriber? Yeah, see, that's bullshit, man. That's bullshit. You should be able to comment. Right here. Oh, Elon Musk is live over here.
Better that way. In terms of social, I know that many institutions, when they are thinking of social,
to be honest, during NFP, we have more viewers. We've had almost like 6,800 people watching during NFP at one time.
is much more than that. It is saving lives, of course, autonomous technology, that would be another topic for Elon. But in this case, allowing access to payment technology, as Jack is...
Oh, really? It's a scam? How? How is this a scam? How is this fake?
I want to know also. He's right there in the video, looks like. Right?
Yeah, he's live right here.
That's a next level scam if that's the case.
Tonga 37.
Yeah, that's him I haven't heard about. I mean, he's moving. Look, he's moving live. He's stretching. He's drinking water. Read the writing.
Hey, Raja. So
Yeah.
if you take a look at, you see how it says how to participate in ETH and the Bitcoin.
Okay.
And also, you see that link right there, Elon Tesla 2x.com.
Where?
So basically,
Oh.
what this is trying to funnel unsuspecting people to that website so it could donate. So that Tesla official thing, that's a scam, man. It comes up often on YouTube sometimes.
They do these with Facebook and Mark Zuckerberg too, like where they'll have him.
Oh,
Nuts, eh? Crazy, eh, bro?
basically,
what the
yeah,
fuck?
basically it's like a recorded screen.
Yeah, man. This is straight bunga.
Wow, I would have bought into it, Ace. I would. Oh shit, Elon Musk is live.
And triple digit
Yeah, that's all a
inflation,
recording.
if not
It's
more.
all some
Wow.
clever scammer.
Yeah, that's very clever. That's smart.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, look at
Yeah, you
that.
see how the page has nothing. If you go to About, you can see when it was created.
2008.
God, damn.
Wow, that's some next level scam. Oh, look, he's live over here too. He's live over here. He's made clones of himself. Oh shit!
That's live everywhere.
What the hell is
Everybody,
this?
man, can't take this internet serious.
Yeah, man. Damn. Oh, what's this? We got naked HD girls in the gulag. Okay, let's okay.
So these are the YouTube that's pumping Shiba and Dodge.
Yeah. Oh damn. What's this guy saying?
Wealthy or powerful people or institutions negatively impacting Bitcoin.
I don't know that guy. I
sort of
know
changing the
Jack
rules
Dorsey.
Yeah, I don't know this guy. I don't know her. I don't know this guy, but I know this guy. But since this is not real, yeah, I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's real anymore, man. To be honest.
The thing is that, you know, anybody can create a channel, right?
Yeah.
Anybody has some time and they make a nice looking setup like that with that replay going on, and people get excited, and there you go, and they jump in.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, look, he's live over here. Oh, it's the same girl. Oh, BitcoinTesla.net. Jesus Christ, Tesla live. Yeah, he should buy YouTube and get rid of all this. Interesting. Oh, what? If you send 1 Ethereum, you'll get 2 Ethereum back. If you send 0.1 BTC, you get 0.2. If you send 1 BTC, you get 2 BTC back. Yeah, this is some fugazi stuff right here. And people, I think they do send money. Hey, Dad, just sent money to Tesla and they'll send me the double back. And the dad's like, you dumbass.
Meanwhile, Daniel Savage is dancing somewhere, bro.
Yeah, I got that. Oh, man. Crazy. If gold breaks 1 hour low again, is it valid to enter? Yeah, I would want to see a break and close below this area now because we're rejecting this the second time. So you would want to see a break and close below. Imagine grown-ass man thinking he will send money to unknown place and expect to get more money. Yeah, man. Like, people send money to my fake profiles every day and they message me saying, hey, man, you owe me money. I'm like, for what? Then they send me the screenshot. Some guy sent 8,000 to my fake profile. He sent me the proof, the conversation, everything. And he's like, you owe me 8,000. I'm like, no, your dead ass brain owes you 8,000. I don't owe you shit. You know, like, it's just crazy. People can send total strangers money. 115 minute on gold. We're going bullish. Yeah, I think if we can break above. See, now gold has clean traffic to the left hand side in this, what, 60 pip range? Yeah, 62 pip range. So for it to go, we have to break above this high to move up. All someone's got to do is look at the fake profile and look at the amount of followers. And then people send me, the worst is when people send me screenshots. Hey bro, is this your second profile? I'm like, why would I make a second profile? Why would I go through all that trouble? I'm just like, yeah, man. I mean, you guys can't be helped at this point. Will gold retest 1803 to go down or not? No idea. No idea. But if we break up above 1802, I think we can go up to retest 1806. For gold to go down, it needs to break and close below over here to go further down. Why you take trade before 15-minute or 30-minute candle close? Because I was expecting volume to drive down, but it didn't. So I took a loss on gold because I expected volume to go down, but it didn't. So I entered right. I re-entered right at NY Open. Still in sells, loss of gold. Oh, why didn't you manage your risk? Would you enter if it goes up for a buy? No, I'm gonna call it a day. I'm actually gonna call it a day in the next 5 minutes because I'm done trading for the day. But if it wants to go up, it needs to break above the high of the previous 30-minute candle. Got like a 40 pip range over here. But also, listen guys, it's a Monday. It's a Monday. Go easy on your account. Go super easy on your account. Don't over risk. Main thing is don't over trade. It's just a Monday. If you've taken a loss, and it was a planned loss, it's totally fine. So Monday, you got tomorrow, you got day after tomorrow, you got Thursday, you got Friday, you got the rest of the week left for May. Forex is not going anywhere. The charts are going to be here. I'm going to be here if I stay alive, because you don't know what's going to happen in the next minute. But, you know, hopefully we're going to come back on Wednesday. So just calm down. Calm down. I know people get pretty emotionally unstable when you take a loss, but calm down. As my friend would say, just calm the fuck down. If you're taking a loss, there's always tomorrow. Don't overtrade. Don't take that next trade. Look, when's the next live? Wednesday. Look. I lost 5,500 today, you know? Just calm down. I'm going to come back tomorrow. And hopefully I'm going to have a winning trade tomorrow. And then Wednesday. And then we got Thursday. And then we got Friday. But the main thing is I you know, gave my trade a second chance and made some of that loss back. Secured position. So just go to the gym, go bake cookies, or go take a walk your dog, whatever that is you do, just go do that, you know. Go for grocery shopping. Next live might be in 1 week. Yeah, it could be in 1 week. Who knows? Why did you leave Pakistan? I didn't. Where'd you guys get these rumors from? 2 years ago, before joining Market Fluidity, I would have been down 2K today. But now, after studying my ass off, having the best mentor ever, I made 2K profit today. Oh, nice. Thank you, Raja. The whole community loves you. Oh, very nice, man. Oh, wow. Look at that. Volume coming in. Wow. Look at the way gold is moving now. Look at the spread jumping, right? Look at this jumping spread. This is volatility. Holy, yeah, we break above this high, we go up. We broke above this high now. So this is a lot of volatility now, man. Crazy volatility. Look at the spread just jumping like insane. And look at pound yen spread, just stable. No volatility over here. Nothing. Gold on another level. Yeah, see, we broke above this high. There's a higher probability for price to continue pushing up. And that push up would also make sense for rejection down over here as well. This is the comics open, yeah. Ted's gonna come up maybe soon or later. He's gonna say, oh yeah, 820, yeah. Like, just like clockwork, yeah. 820 price moves. Main thing I already know you are doing to change my life. Oh, nice, amazing. You're gonna change your own life. Can you tell more about May 22 stream? It's going to be a big virtual class for Market Fluidity members. Why are you not at the Miami Lifestyle Lambo Summit? You know what? The summit, it was a great idea. It was an amazing idea. I think what would have been much better would have been if every presenter shared some of their knowledge, like as a presentation. You know, like if they would have, like, you know, taught the way they trade through slides or presentations or PowerPoint slides or something like that. I think that would have made the FX Summit really good. But other than that, I think it was just a motivational car show and question and answers and a whole lot of, you know what I'm saying? Just put in the work, put in the hours, you know what I'm not hating, but I think that would have been much better. Like, they invited me, and like, you know, if they paid for both my tickets, that's what I would have done. I would have prepared a presentation to actually teach people there the basics of trading, the basics of market fluidity. That's what I would have done, you know, because that's actually what works. But anyway, that's just my opinion. You know, you can agree and disagree, whatever, but that's just my opinion. When will you enter the trade? Oh, this would have been an impulse trade right here once we broke above. Like, I talked about this like 4 or 5 times. Once we break above this area, we're going up. And a lot of volume came up, and look at the way gold is moving now. I took this trade. Oh, nice. Just secured 10 pips on gold buys. Oh, beautiful. Lost 1.4%, but still Monday. Yes. How come you didn't enter the trade? Because I said I'm not going to enter another trade. That's why I didn't enter the trade. Guys, I'm a mature trader in the markets. I don't get FOMO. I mean, what can I say? Hey Raja, what do you think about Vantage FX? I think they're good. Hey, when would you recommend taking 15-minute entries based off of 30-minute? It takes experience and it takes a lot of practice and backtesting to understand when should you be taking 15-minute, when should you be taking 30-minute. You know, it's like a lot of intuitive, like, you know, intelligence that you need to enter trades that way, and it just takes time, trust me. Oh, excuse me. Would you recommend 30-minute to begin with? Yes, 30-minute. I love your market maker. Oh, thank you. Daniel Savage versus Raja Banks 1 year backtest challenge on gold. GJ, who would win? I don't do that dumbass challenges, man. I mean, I have my account since the whole 1 year. You know, if these guys can show you the account of for maybe just 1 month, you know, then that's better. Raja has beef with everyone that's going to FX. No, I don't have beef, man. I'm being scammed in your name with 1000 USDT. Oh wow. How can I join your Telegram group? I don't have such things as Telegram. What will happen when the intake closes on May 22nd? The intake will close and we'll have a virtual class on the 22nd May. Wow, look at this. See what I said? We break above this area, we move up. Wow, this was a 30. See, this was a 40 pip range. No, this was a 60 pip range. So in this 60 pip range, even if you get 15 pips, 20 pips, that's amazing. Can you speak Urdu or Punjabi? भाईजान के वजह कि मैं उर्दू या पंजाबी बोला के वजह है जी दसो जी हुन मैंने. It's crazy how you're the only YouTube trader that actually shows you live answer about the traders. Can you buy MF right now, or do you have to? Yes, you can buy right now. Anyway, I'm gonna head off. So take care, everyone. Is making 100K in a trade now just as satisfying as making 1,000 a couple of years back? You know what? Making $1,000 back then was more exciting because at that point, winning a trade was new, you know. But as you mature into the markets and you get winning trades, you look at that as, you know, that was expected. You know, if that was an expected move, then the outcome, the monetary outcome, was also expected. I emailed incentives last week, but they haven't responded. Check your junk mail. Anyway, I'm gonna head off. Take care, and we'll see you on Wednesday. Adios. Link up very soon. Yeah. I'll be in the 6th. I'll be in the 6th, probably September or something
Brazil.
like that.
Easy, Roger.
Yeah, take it easy, everybody.
Brazil.
Hey, Don, I see you with that green paint on the house. I recognize that paint, so I recognize you. Oh shit! Where are you?
Shit. Yeah, I'm in here without video.
Oh, Don, where you from?
Barbados. Singapore.
Oh,
Barbados.
Oh, Singapore and Barbados. We got 2 Dons over here.
Yeah.
Oh wow! Look, oh, you getting your door. Oh, your buddy's right there in the background with his gold watch. Oh shit! See you. Oh damn, that's hilarious. All right, bro. Take care. We'll see you. Awesome. Take care, everybody.
Thank you.